Hey guys, it's a rainy night. I've always wanted to do a video on my pipe collection. I enjoy pipes, I enjoy seeing other people's pipes, so it's the perfect time. My wife's out of town, and I'm watching the boys. They're in bed. It's raining, so I can't sleep or I can't smoke, so perfect time to do a video on my pipe collection. I hope none of you think this is to boast. Uh, by some people's measurements, it's a pretty modest collection. Other people have 3 pipes, and anything more than that is, more than you need. But anyways, I've got a few. I've done a good job of getting rid of ones that I don't smoke, selling them. So everything here, for the most part, is stuff that I actually do smoke. So I'll give you kind of a quick overview, and then I'll go into them a little bit more, and hopefully this won't end up being more than 15 minutes. But anyways, I'm excited to share my pipe collection with you. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know a lot of you guys enjoy pipes just as much as I do. So let me flip it around and I'll show you what we're working with. Alright, so on the table, I'll start with kind of the corn cobs and kind of the basket pipes. So I've got a few corn cobs. I like briar personally. Corn cobs smoke great. I just love briar, so I don't smoke them very often. But occasionally, if I want to try an aromatic, I've got these guys. The next row here is Blakemar pipes. So they're a good value, new, and then they're a fantastic bargain when you buy them used. They're an English pipe. I mean, it's kind of a pipe making house, but it's really one guy. So it's almost like getting an artisan pipe for cheap, essentially. So over here, I love Svendborg pipes. I'm not so much into Danish style pipes, so these are, more traditional. You got a pot, a billiard, kind of a brandyish billiard, and a lavette. You'll notice a theme. A lot of my pipes are rusticated, and I also prefer straight, so you'll probably notice that. These are my Savinelli pipes. The 320 is amazing. Every collection should have one of those. I won't get into them too much. I'll go over that when I go into them in detail. These are my Petersons. So there we go. Lots of Petersons. I do have a couple of custom built pipes. This one's a no-name, but I kind of restored it, and it looks similar to a custom built. So these are my Hackert pipes. Hackert was kind of a big deal maybe 5 years ago. Great pipes. Jake's still making them. You can still find them new and used on eBay. These are my more artisan pipe makers. So you got a Boswell, a Moretti, a Tinsky, Phil Rivara. This is it's not a J. Allen pipe, it's an Allen Brothers pipe. I got a couple of J. Moutons right there. This was a guy, I don't think he's making pipes anymore, it was the Prairie Pipe Shop. So anyways, let me sit down and show you a little bit more closely. I won't go into the cobs and stuff. This is a basket no-name, but it's a great little pipe. This one a buddy of mine brought back from a bazaar in Turkey. I started to restore it. It's got some issues, so I keep it because a friend got it for me. But anyways, let's see if I can sit down and go into these a little bit more in detail. So here's a Blakemar pot, rusticated. I love a saddle bit straight pot. That's probably my favorite pipe shape. So very nice. Picked that one up used. This one I did order from Blakemar directly. Again, saddle pot, smooth, awesome pipes. They're great. The rest of these I think I got used, so they're, I mean, at most 30 bucks. This is a straight Bulldog. I enjoy that one. I'll probably say that a lot, but this is I don't get into bents as much. This is a slight bent, but it hangs really nice. It's got a little bit longer stem and shank, so Smokes pretty cool. This is a Sir Douglas, so it's kind of a mini Lavat, I guess you would say. Almost kind of like a Peterson 53. I don't have a 53. I had one, but it's a little bit shorter. I wish they would make like an XL 53. Maybe they do. I don't know of one that's in production right now, but if I find one, maybe I'll get one. This is, I haven't addressed that, but otherwise this is fantastic condition minus the burn there. But this is his author shape, his interpretation of an author. So those are the Blakemar. I'll come over to the Svenborg pipes. So I really loved John, the bearded Welshman, has ones very similar to this. I think his does not have the silver band. These are my only 9 mil pipes. I don't primarily smoke 9 mil, but I don't mind it here and there. This is an awesome pipe. This is probably in my top 3. When I do smoke it, I have filters, so I will use them. But yeah, so this is a nice hearty pot with a nice silver band. This is more of a billiard. I will say the pot, I was looking for that for years, so that one took me a long time to find. I found this one first. This was as close as I could come for a while. So this is kind of a billiard, a little bit of a brandy-ish billiard, but nice, sandblasted. I mean, these are great. I don't go in for kind of their more Danish-y styles, but these are a little bit more traditional. All these are the sandblast. This is a Lavat. Good smoking pipe. This is not 9 mil. This is standard, non-filtered. All right, let's move over. So I don't have as many 7Ls. You know, fit and finish. They're beautiful pipes. They smoke great. I just kind of tend to prefer, you know, English and Irish over Italian pipe shapes. But 320 KS is, I mean, an iconic pipe. It smokes great, no complaints. This was the first 7L I got. It's got a beautiful acrylic. They do some of the best acrylic work for factory pipes. I mean, there you go. It's just beautiful. I think this was the Marron Glace finish, something like that. So, great pipe. This one is my camping pipe. It's just kind of fun, camo. But again, dark rusticated, deep bowl, kind of a husky tapered bit. I mostly go for saddle bits, but the 7Ls both have the tapered. This one's really cool. I don't know how well this will show up, but they really captured like a nice fire in there. This is my only paneled pipe. If I had a complaint, I wish this was like 10 to 20% larger, but it's kind of a paneled pot with a beautiful acrylic stem. Really does look like fire. So those are my 7L pipes. Peterson wise, so the 606, I've done videos, is my favorite pipe shape. This is the summertime. These are Army mounts primarily, so summertime finish. Good pipe. I had a gift card from a family member, so this was the only 606 I was able to find at the given brick and mortar, so I got that. This is probably definitely in my top 3. 13 Pipes has one of these. This is great. It's one of their, I want to say 2019 Christmas edition Army mount, but yeah, this was, I think the US, I haven't one here. The US version had the copper. The UK version had silver. I really wanted the silver, so I think I got this one from maybe GQ Tobaccos. Can't order tobacco from them in the States, but you can order pipes. So, awesome pipe, like I said. That one's in my top 3. I forget the Ashford, that's what this one is. So, this is my smooth 606 Army mount. It's got kind of a reddish, Cumberlandish stem. silver band. So both of these two are silver. I think that one's nickel. If they made a current version, I would get it. I don't think they make the 606 currently in kind of the rusticated silver band with a saddle bit. If they did, I would pick one up. This is an older one, vintage. I picked this up as an estate pipe. It's got a little bit thinner saddle bit than I would prefer, but this is, I mean, if they made a modern version of this, it would probably be my favorite pipe. A little bit thicker proportions with the shank and the stem, but nevertheless, very cool pipe. Glad to have this one. I don't have as many bulldogs, but I do like them quite a bit. This was a gift from my wife, an anniversary present one year. Straight bulldog, nice, you know, good proportions. And yeah, great smoker. I think this was the Cara finish, so kind of a sandblast with a little bit of a thinner silver band. Great pipe, love that one. I like to keep most of my pipes stock. This is my one Franken pipe. This actually came from a different pipe, but it had the copper P. I think originally these ones had a kind of one of those brownish reddish stems, so I like the black on black with the copper. This is a 107 Army mount, obviously. Billiard, very cool. I enjoy this one quite a bit. I like the 107. It's a little bit larger than the 106, and that actually kind of works out with the Army mount. So hopefully some of this video stays in focus. The first Peterson I ever got was this guy. This is an 80S in the Iran finish. It's a little bit small, the bowl here, but you know, if you're going to do a few blends in an evening, you want to try a few things, it's not bad for that. Iran's kind of a basic finish, affordable, but you know, smoke's great, good pipe. All right, so let's move over one more time, or two more times, we'll see. So I love NW pipe smoker, so he's a big custom built fan, so I probably have these because of him, but these are great pipes. I don't know the briar on these, this older, I don't know if it's Algerian or what, but these are like, not featherweight, but they're much lighter than kind of modern briar, I will say. But these are great, love these. So this one's kind of slightly bent, but it's got that beautiful custom built. I imagine this one was restored. It's in pretty good shape. Same with the other one. That one does, I know for sure. I think Tim West did the pipe stem on that one. That's not the original stem, but this one does, I believe, have the original stem. I've got vinyl on here, but it's a little bit chewed up. But this is a straight pot. You'll notice the theme. I do like pots, but that awesome, unique, you know, custom built finish. The rim on this one has to have been kind of redone, but well done. So awesome. This was my first attempt at restoring a pipe, so this guy was heavily ghosted and just kind of ugly, so I shined it up, cleaned it up, shined it up, cleaned it out. Like I said, it was ghosted. For those of you that don't know, ghosts don't generally live in the bowl. This is where they live, so you have to pay extra attention. So it took a couple of rounds to get this guy, but this is my only scoop. So it's kind of like a pot, but it's got kind of a chin. Anyways, no name pipe, but kind of unique rusticating. Good pipe. I mean, I think that cost me less than $10, and then my time. So, all right, these are. I'll go over my Hackerts. I'll start with this one first. This is probably my only full bent pipe. Very cool pipe. I love Jake Hackert's style. He's got that silver dot, the nice kind of router rustication, smooth rim. Very cool. This one I got directly from Jake, new. So I had kind of the, it's kind of, you know, back in the day, the OMS style, one man smoke with the, I want to say that's aluminum band. Rusticated, deep bowl, slight bent. I prefer the straight, but you got a slight bent there. Here's kind of my poor man's Shape 55 Castello. It's huge, super thick walls. Very cool. I got this one off eBay from actually a woman that was selling her ex-husband's pipes. So unfortunate for him, but fortunate for the rest of us that got his pipes. That's how I got that one Hackert Cobb. She kind of just threw that one in. So this is my smallest Hackert. It's a good little smoker. This was my first favorite pipe. It's not currently my favorite, but this is the first favorite. So has a place in my heart. Anyways, these two are probably my favorite Hackerts. Second favorite, this nice red stem with a red accent line here. I'm not sure what kind of wood he put in here, but dark, rusticated, big bowl. They are kind of stubby, so I usually smoke non-Virginias in these. This is probably my favorite. It's got kind of his tree bark rustication with a little bit of a Cumberland colored acrylic stem here. Different vintages, but this feels great in the hand, this tree bark. Very cool pipe. Yeah, all right, so let's go over to the artisan pipes. Last move. All right, so starting up top, I love Boswell. You know, he's got a great reputation. A lot of his stuff, unfortunately, isn't to my liking. He does a lot of jumbos and bents, which aren't my thing, but he does do some of this kind of almost pine cone rustication. So this is a straight with some, you know, smooth and rusticated. Nice wide saddle bit. I love that. So this is a great pipe. Very happy that I own a Boswell. So that's cool. I do have one Moretti. If I had a complaint on this one, it's borderline jumbo. It's almost too big. But I wanted a Moretti. I like the shape itself. It's kind of, I don't know, tall pot maybe. I'm not sure what exactly we would call this, but he's got that copper dot, nice wide saddle bit, a little bit on the heavy side, but he does some really cool rustication on his pipes. So almost like a coral rustication. So very nice. That's my one Moretti. This is my one Mark Tinsky pipe, American Pipe Company. I did specify what I was looking for. So this is kind of a billiard. He's got the two-tone rim here. I think that was marbled oak with the Morta center ring. Very cool. He's got his kind of distinct star logo embedded in here. Nice wide saddle bit. Haven't smoked this one a ton. Want to keep it nice, but awesome pipe. This one, I always wanted this is a Phil Rivara. I don't know if it'll show up well, but he's got this kind of very delicate hammering on this band. A lot of his stuff is brass, but this is more, I don't think this is silver, but I'm not so much into the gold color metal, so I wanted that. And I don't, you know, anses are typically too short. This is kind of an extended ants, so I really like this gun. It smokes great. It's my only ants. Nice grain, very lightweight. I like this one a lot. Again, this is not a J. Allen. This is a Allen Brothers. So he did a collab with his brother to make kind of a more economical pipe. Again, dark rusticated, kind of in the pot family. I think they called this their Berkeley shape. Nice saddle bit. I like this one quite a bit. I got this one off of Corvette Gym. So that brings me to my J. Mouton pots, or pipes. This is a pot. This was an early on, so I don't know, it's not gonna show up here. But here, there you go. Almost. So you can see the JM. This is before he started putting the circle around the JM. So probably one of his first 100 pipes. He's definitely improved since then, but it's a nice, this is 9 mil. I got this off of Garbage Man Piper back in the day. So a nice, you know, sandblast pot, 9 mil, which actually comes in handy because it's so small and short that it helps cool things off. But yeah, I don't know what kind of, some kind of acrylic stem there. But there's that one. This is another J. Mouton, kind of, again, sandblasted with kind of a orangish black acrylic stem. Good pipe. I picked this one up used. So that's very cool. I don't know, last but not least, I don't think he's making them anymore, but he was up out of Canada, Prairie Pipe Shop, so kind of the cool swirly acrylic bent pot, rusticated with a smooth rim. I don't know how he did his rustication. It's very pebbly, but feels good. Threw in a matching tamper. So anyways, yeah, that's it. So I hope